Hi guys, welcome back, and right now I'm doing a mid-year check-in tag created by Harriet, Rosie and Dane reads. So this is essentially tag about what you have read, what you lived, blah blah blah, during the first half of the year. So right now when I'm filming it, it's June 18, but I feel like it would be almost relevant to the mid-year, so because it's almost July. It's less than 2 weeks, so whatever. So question number 1: how many books have you read so far this year? And let me open my Goodreads because I don't remember. So I've read 17 books so far, and I think I have 3 in progress. And my goal for the year is to read 35, so I'm kinda on track. Maybe. Yep. Question number 2: what's your favorite book so far this year? I don't know. I have quite a few favorites, I guess. I don't think I can choose one. I can't even choose 3 because I love a lot of them. So if I would have to choose 3, so top 1 would be that book, Vanishing Voices, The Extinction of the World Languages, by Nettle and Suzanne Romaine. I've read this for Particular Progress Book Club. I still wanna do a review kind of for that. Like I've started to add tabs into it because I was reading it from my phone and just doing screenshot before I had a physical copy. But yeah, this is really cool non-fiction about endangered languages, small indigo languages. Really interesting, really fascinating. I really enjoy non-fiction which is not about mess. So yeah, great book. I really love it. Then I've read a collection of short stories, Tales of Pirx the Pilot by Stanislaw. So this collection of stories all around the one character named Pirx, from the days when he was just a student in the pilot academy to his adulthood. I loved it. I don't know. Recently I haven't read so much like excellent sci-fi, so it would be both hilarious sometimes and both serious sometimes. I love this one. Maybe it was just great translation. Anyway, I loved it. Also, I really want to add on this list Drum Roll Please by Lisa Jenn Bigelow. So this book I've read quite recently in the beginning of the June for the Queer Readathon. Even though I gave it 4 stars, not 5, because it's not like all-time favorite, but I really enjoyed my time reading this book. It's really cute. The only thing she dislikes is that I knew this book would include female romance, and when the future love interest appeared, I immediately knew that hello, this is a love interest. Otherwise, I really enjoyed it. Really cute. Like if you love summer, cute summer contemporary, because it took place in a summer camp, definitely read it. I highly recommend it. And I was surprised because it's not a type of fiction I usually like. And to be honest, I think it was first LGBT book I finished and I've enjoyed. I don't know, I'm just not really successful in selecting right books or right authors in that term, but yeah. Moving on. Number 3, what's the most disappointing book you've read this year? You can see this quite hard question. In general, I've enjoyed most of the books I've read, but in terms of disappointment, I guess you can name 2. Just also, I think I've DNF'd a couple of books this year. Yeah, I think 2 or maybe even 3. Yeah, and so. But if we were talking about the books I finished, but they're still a disappointment, I'll name probably What's the Future by Capetta and Cori McCarthy, because It was my anticipated release, and I was really, really excited, really hyped. And this book wasn't what I expected it to be. Still kind of enjoyed the process of reading it, but I don't think I will ever reread it. I don't want to continue with the series. I didn't like the ending and so on. I don't want to go in depth. But yeah, I feel like it's disappointing, especially because it was so highly expected. I wanted to pre-order it. It was like that level of hype, but I didn't do it, and I eventually found a digital copy for myself. And I'm really glad that I did, because this book disappointed me. If I would buy it, I would probably sell it, because I didn't want it to be on my shelf. And another book was Lingo, Around Europe in 60 Languages by Gaston and Dorren. I didn't investigate in depth. I didn't read reviews. I thought, yeah, great, would be probably cool read, and I didn't bought it. And I started to read it. Like, some of the chapters was interesting, some of them was just weird and like meh. And I don't know. Like, I'm honestly thinking that I will sell my copy, because I don't want to keep it. Yep. But if we are talking about the books, like, the most disappointing, I guess, is the books I left, but haven't like read them fully. So I don't know, does it count or not? But I left 3 books. First of all, Exit West by Mohsin Hamid, I guess it's also named. I've started it quite a long time ago, maybe a year and a half, and I slowly tried to go through it, but like writing style just didn't click to me that much that I cannot read this book. I was like falling asleep all the time. But I thought, like, I'd have started it, maybe I should finish it, but later I understood that I have no interest in plot or the characters, and like, so I didn't have to. I read more than half of the book. Also, I've tried to read How to Build a Girl by Moran. This book was on my books I want to read in 2019, and I didn't have it. I knew it portrays a lot of topics like sex and all that stuff, and portrays really honestly, but I don't know, this book, it grosses me that many times, like right from the beginning, that like I was reading it thinking like, oh my god, this is disgusting, and I don't know, yeah, it was pissing me off too much, and I didn't really click with the main character, and yeah, overall I didn't usually like contemporaries that much to continue reading the book, because if it was sci-fi, I would maybe try to read the book for the world building or something like that, but because it's contemporary, but like, whatever, I just want to read it. And I think I read like 1/3 of the book. And also one non-fiction book, I think it's by Russian author. So in original it's called Бойся, тобой, which kinda translated like Be Your Fate, I'm With You. Also Taня Tank. I've seen like a couple of mentions of this book, and like it's like this is the best non-fiction about abusive relationships and all that kind of stuff. It's weird to talk about writing style in a non-fiction book, but I think it's still important, and the way how also give information to you was just really, really, I can say hard, but I just didn't like reading it. And also, like, I've read, I think, only a couple of pages in the beginning, and I really didn't like the author portrays abuser just like this evil genius who is consciously being abusive, fully admitted that he is or she or someone is an abuser. So I don't say, like, I'm not an expert, but I think it's not the case all the time. So yeah, and it was like, it seems like also don't show us any other options. That's what the truth. That's how abusers behave and looks like and what they think. It's like, I don't think you are right. I don't want to read it. Yep. Number 4. What genre have you read most this year? This is a hard question. Usually I read a lot of sci-fi, but I'm not sure. But let's count. Not HD. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, sci-fi is still kinda on top. It's like 9 books out of 17. So yeah, I guess probably in that case sci-fi wins. But it's like some of the books are questionable, like dystopian, do you count it as sci-fi or not? And so on and so forth. Number 5, name a new favorite author that you discovered this year. I don't think I have any. Like, I've read some books by the author I've never read before, but they didn't click with me that much that I will go and try to read something else by them, and like specifically. And also I read books by the authors I already knew and love, so I don't think I have anyone new on this list. Number 6, what's the most surprisingly good book you've read so far this year? Surprisingly good? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Yeah, first of all, I think I will put drum roll please on this list, but it's just because contemporary is not my genre. I rarely read middle grade. Like, I have one favorite middle grade series, but it's sci-fi, it's not contemporary. So yeah, and I've never read this also. I rarely found LGBT books I like for some reason, and so this was surprisingly good. But not because the book was cool. Also, I really like Brave New Girl by Rachel Vincent, and it's not the best book, but I don't know, it suddenly just clicked with me. It was like a mixture of some books and films I knew, and just all put together in one story, and I don't know, I think it was just interesting for me to read and compare it to different stories with similar kind of tropes and plot twists. So I don't know, it was fascinating. I still want to do a review on this book, and I'm definitely going to read the sequel, but I just didn't have time for that. So yeah, I think it would be top surprisingly good books. Number 7, what are your favorite and most anticipated 2019, I guess, release in that case? And okay, usually in general I don't have anticipated releases because I don't look specifically for the new releases, and I don't really remember people talking about reader's corpus and everything. I just don't remember that it's not out yet. I'm oh yeah, cool book, yeah, I need to put it on my list. I'm not just running to buy it at the moment or anything. I just usually I put it on my TBR and kind of forget about it for a year or maybe more. So, but surprisingly this year I have kind of anticipated releases. So first of all, Once in the Future was a really anticipated release. Didn't like this book. Also Aurora Rising by Amie Kaufman and Kristoff. It's already out, but I haven't read it yet. Actually, when I filmed this video, I was supposed to read it because I was going to buddy read it with a couple of people I knew after our readathon. So we'll see. I don't know. I've tried to start it But after a couple of pages, I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, I don't understand. I just read. I hope it will go better. Or maybe I should do some notes. Because I'm completely lost after a couple of pages. Maybe just writing style didn't click with me. Yeah, also, I think that Lord Clementine, it's middle grade, and I don't remember the author. I think it's coming in November, maybe. I completely don't remember what it's about. It's just I kind of liked it when I heard about it, and recently when I was putting some TBRs for the readathons in the beginning of June, or like end of May, I wanted to read it, but then I've started to research. I think it's not out yet. I may be wrong, because I'm really bad in this releases stuff. Sorry. Number 8. What's your next big priority for your reading? Oh, no idea. Legitimately no idea. And okay, we'll see. Like, I have quite huge TBR, and I don't know. So I guess first of all, right now I need to read Aurora Rising because it's what buddy read. I have a couple of books I have physically on my like summer TBR, so they are priorities because I already own them, and so that's why I want to read them. But I don't have any like specific one priority. Really, no idea. Something from that. Yeah, great answer. Question number 9. What's been your bookish highlight of the year so far? And I don't know how to interpret this question, because we had a question about like favorite books so far. I'm quite confused. I don't know what does it means. Like, if you're not talking about favorites, so what? I think I'll just skip this question because I don't understand it. And the question is just tag people, and if you wanna do this tag, do it. Yeah, I don't wanna tag anyone specifically, because I know that some people are busy with like someone has like finals and someone like travel because it's a vacation or stuff happens, so I don't wanna go to someone and say, hey, I check you, you need to do this video, whatever. Like, if you want, do so. So basically that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye.